If I could break it down in its simplest terms, I believe this is it. I thought about it for many years. And I can actually see it when people talk. Some people want to have fun, and some people want truth. Truth versus fun. Now, can truth be fun? And I don't even like to use the word fun because it's not a good word. Amuse, not a good word. Can truth be enjoyable and peaceable and peaceful? Yes. But if you pay attention to a person's life, their demeanor, their words, their behavior, it's truth versus fun. And that's it. Many times out of their mouth they'll say, let's have some fun. Let's go have some fun. That should be fun. Have I ever said that to people? Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, I've said it, but not much. There are times where you can have some fun or enjoy doing something. If somebody wanted to go down the street here to this go-kart place, let's say I had an Uber rider saying, I'm new to the area, I'm looking for something to do. Well, you can go down here, there's a new place, you can indoor go-karts. I think the go-karts go about 40 miles an hour. That should be fun, looking for something to do. But I'm talking about on a daily basis. Most people are either looking for fun or looking for truth. Most people are looking for fun. They just want to have fun. You can actually get to a point where you're sacrificing for a goal, and that can be enjoyable. If you like service can be enjoyable if your heart's right. Everything can get old down here. That's why it's faith alone. Even if a person knew that about themselves, all they want to do is have fun, but they really trusted Christ, he would start changing them. There's so many distractions and so much insanity in this world that it has to be faith alone. Not of works, lest any man should boast. I don't care if people have fun. I don't care if people have fun every moment of every day. I really don't care. But most of the time, those people don't seek truth. Everything about them is fun. Everything, TGIF. They look forward to every Friday. They look forward to just having fun. That's all they think about all the time. I worked with this one guy one time. This was like a long time ago, 25, 30 years. And every time he would come in, it was appliance repair. If we were on the truck together to go fix something, he would just talk about his food. This is what I'm going to eat for lunch. This is what I ate for breakfast. This is what I'm going to eat for dinner. Every conversation was about food. Every conversation. And I thought, when I heard that and I saw that pattern, I thought, and I think I even asked him, I said, you talk about food a lot, don't you? And he didn't even recognize the pattern. It was so normal to him. That's all he talked about was food. What he's going to eat for lunch. What he's going to eat for dinner. And it blew my mind. I don't even think about food until I get hungry. I usually don't get hungry. But they're worried about what they're going to do, who they're going to see, what they're going to eat, where their next vacation is, what they're going to buy, what they're going to get at Walmart. I don't even think about it until there's a need, because my mind is on truth. I don't understand. I might pre-plan. Okay, let's say it's a Sunday and I need some food for the week, so I'll go get me some eggs and bread or whatever. Try not to eat. I quit eating bread for a while, but now I can eat one or two pieces a day, and I should be fine. Bread turns to sugar, it's bad for you. But anyway, if I go to the grocery store on a Sunday or Monday, I just walk in there and grab what I need. I don't really try to indulge in anything. But most people are living their life for fun. They want to have fun. That's all they think about. I'm not mad at them. That's their life. There's a verse in the Bible that says, while you're young, seek God. While you have the ability to get some truth and find God, know God, seek His Word, His truth, get saved while you're young. Because once you get older, you know, it's really sad when you see an older person, all they talk about is stuff. Stuff, unless it's useful to make life easier, to get you out of debt, or to make things more comfortable, I just don't see any need for stuff, you know. Some people worship their tools. Some people worship their computer. Some people worship their mouse or their keyboard. Some people worship their ovens. Some people worship their shoes. Really? Seriously. They worship their shoes and their clothes and their pocketbook. They worship their pocketbook. They get their identity out of their... Look, now this is really sad. Not only do they do it for fun, but a lot of times they're doing it for their identity. They actually get their identity out of their pocketbook, or what kind of clothes or kind of boots. I remember that. I don't talk to those kind of people anymore. I don't even know if they still exist, but I'm expecting they do. But I remember I was probably 18 or something, so I was dating this girl. First girlfriend, and she actually only bought certain boots or shoes. That was back in the day when there was Azaz. I think they called them Azaz, and certain kind of shirts. That's all they bought. They worshiped that brand, you know. They worshiped the brand. And it all came from the dirt, came from the ground, and they'll justify it. And you say, well, it came from the same place. Yeah, but this is quality. This is going to last. I can't even walk out the front door without getting my clothes dirty. I actually do work with my hands, and I actually dig holes in the ground and build fences and use a hammer and a screwdriver. I go through a pair of shoes every 3 months. I walk so much. If I was worried about a name brand every 3 months, I'd be paying $200 for shoes every 3 months. I don't think so. People actually worship stuff like that. They worship you. They worship a human. They worship a human. They worship a political leader. They worship a political party. They worship a program, a system. They worship their nation. I mean, everybody that I take with Uber and I talk to people, they're all struggling, all of them. Some of the rich people I drive around, they're not really struggling. But I picked up this one guy. His house had to be $1 million house, and he was struggling. His car broke down. It was fancy car, and they couldn't get the parts for it or something, so he was taking an Uber. I said, "Why are y'all taking an Uber? What's going on?" Because he had to have that car. He said, "I ain't buying that car again." Yeah, go buy you a cheapo car, and you won't have to worry about an Uber. Find you a car and that's paid for, and you don't have to worry about Uber. But he had to have that special car, that image, you know. It's a trip. They worship restaurants. They worship movie stars. They worship baseball teams and football teams and stuff like that. Baseball cards. They collect baseball cards. They waste their time collecting baseball cards. Some of them get rich off of it, I guess. If somebody creates some kind of hobby, people will start worshiping that hobby. Like the Marvel Comics. The Marvel Comics. So they created a Marvel Comics, and then they turned it into movies, and people actually go to those meetings and they show their long-term movie plan, and people actually were clapping and yelling and screaming, yeah, we're gonna have Iron Man, and we're gonna have the Flash, and they actually worship those characters. It's kind of bizarre, to be honest with you. They spend all their time on somebody else's stuff instead of their own. Anyway, they can do whatever they want. I don't care. They worship video games. They worship phones. They worship themselves. Mankind's got to worship something, and then instead of worshiping God, Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. Instead of seeking the truth, the way, the life, they worship pleasure and having fun. Seriously, that's what this whole game is about.